Good morning, children. Next, we will see the new chapter called length. Okay. If it is length, what comes in your mind? Identity means daily life. We will be using some objects like a lengthwise, isn't it or not? They'll check your height like in the lengthwise. Suppose if you are if you want to take any measurements to you or any other for parts, they'll be taking the measurements like a lengthwise, right? That we call it as in length. Okay, in the previous class you have learned how to measure the length objects using some other like a foot pans you will be using, or by using the tape. Suppose if you want to length anything for the scales and all, you people will be using the things, isn't it? To measure any object, you will, for some objects we will be using some scales. Okay, isn't it right? So the standard unit of measuring the length of an object is meter. Means meter is denoted by m. So this line should be written in your maths notebook. Okay, in the notes I will not send what and all. I will say to write it. You have to write it in your maths notebook. So the standard unit of measuring the length of an object is meter. Meter is denoted by m. Okay. Next we will see, after using the length, some other standard units of the lengths are there. Okay, what are that? Usually the word called deca, hecto, kilo, deci, centi and the millis are the prefixed before the words meter. Okay, suppose a meter will be in the middle. If it is a above or a below meter, what and all things we will be calling, that are the, these are the words. What is the place? Means this shows the place value of the unit which represent a part of a meter. Let us, we will know the what is the meaning of this unit. Standard unit of the greater length means after the meter what a number will come. Your standard unit of the smaller length. Before the meter what the lengths will be coming, it we will be seeing. Okay, be after greater sign. So 1 meter, after 1 meter deca, so 10 times the meter will come, that we call it as an deca. Then 100 times meter will come, that we call it as an hecto. Next, now 1000 times meter will come, that we call it as an kilo. Okay, now what are the standard units of the smaller length? Means below the meter. Deci means 1 by 10th part we will be means we will be considered to the meter. 1 by 10th part we will be calling it as a deci. When 1 by 100th part we will be calling it as a centi. 1 by 1000th part we will be calling it as a milli. Okay, we will compare how it will be worked out. Okay, see, comparison of the greatest standard units of the length with the 1 meter. So 10 times 1 meter is equals to 10 meter. 10 meter will be calling it as a 1 decameter. Next, 10 times 1 meter, 100 times 1 meter we will be calling it as a 100 meter. So that we call it as an 1 hectometer. Means 1000 times 1 meter will be calling it as 1000 meter, that we call it as an 1 kilometer. Suppose if they ask 10 meters is equals to dash, we should say 1 decameter. 100 meter is equals to 1 hectometer. 1000 meter is equals to 1 kilometer we want to say. Next we will see the comparison of the smallest standard units of the length with the 1 meter. Okay, 1 by 10th of the 1 meter is equals to 1 by 10 meter, that is equals to 1 decimeter. 1 by hundreds of 1 meter is equals to 1 by 100 meter, that is equals to 1 centimeter. So 1 by thousands of 1 meter is equals to 1 by 1000 meter, that is equals to 1 millimeter. So 1 by 10 meter is equals to 1 decimeter. 1 by 100 meter is equals to 1 centimeter. 1 by 1000 meter is equals to 1 millimeter. Okay, the common standard form of units of the length used in our daily life is 100 mm means millimeter is equals to 1 centimeter. Then 100 centimeter is equals to 1 meter. Centimeter. Okay. Next, 1 meter we will be calling it as 100 centimeter. 100 centimeter is equals to 1 meter we will be calling it as. 1000 meter is equals to 1 kilometer. Have you got children now?